How we doing, folks? Hope we're well. Hello, how are we doing? Are we well? It's Monday. What a weekend it's been. This weekend we did two 4-hour races and we did the Porsche Cup League. All at Nürburg. All at Nürburg. It's the end of the Nürburgring week, which means Mazdas, GR86s, LMP3s were all at Nürburg this week. It's the last day. If you don't know iRacing, it brings out a new race week every Tuesday in the UK. It's late Monday night. In the US, so we kind of get the Tuesday morning thing. So Tuesday morning is the first of the week. It's the Nürburgring 24-hour this weekend. I'm hoping to do Cup Car in the 24-hour, which means I'm hoping to build a team. I want to build a team that wins our class. Morning, JMH. Hope you're well. I want to build a team that builds our class rather than just participate in it. I want a fast team. We were so close. We were so close to winning. In the first 4-hour we did at the weekend, we were P2 fighting for P1 in class. Now, we weren't in the top split, but we were doing really well. And I would like to get back to that. I would like to be on the podium for the 24-hour. Last year, we were in P2 in class, and my cat came along and turned the ignition off on the keyboard. And then sat there and looked at me as if to say, pay attention to me now. So I would like to get to the position that we are in with a chance to win. So today is going to be a bit more Mazda racing while it's at the ring. We're going there now. We'll do some GR86 as well. Cup Car is at Red Bull Ring. I think we need to do, for the week, for participation, we need to do an open, I think, in Cup Car this week, today, at some point. Let's start thinking about who can we get on board for the 24-hour this weekend in a Cup Car that we can put a tight team together. I want to be the slowest. Yeah, I want to be the slowest person in the team. Morning, Tiered. So I don't know what our lap is. We'll do this race. We'll do this Mazda race just to ease ourselves in. I have a sore foot as well. I banged my foot at the weekend. I have a sore foot, which I'm hoping will be resolved by the weekend. Practice servers are up, JMH, yes. And we're going to do... So I'm going to do this Mazda race just because I had it timed up for it. And then we'll go do some practice as well at Nürburgring. I am going to run a Cup Car. I think the Cup Car is the best. There's a number of reasons why I pick a Cup Car, in case you're wondering. It's a small pack, and the guys who like to drive the Cup Car tend to have talent, myself excluded. Whereas I think the eye candy is the GT3, and everybody wants to race the GT3 at Nürburgring 24-hour. What sort of times are best in a Cup Car around 24? That's a really good question. We'll find out after this race. I was lapping comfortably in 8:05s in the VLN spec at the weekend. I think you're probably going to be in around 8:20s. Something like that. We'll have a look. But I think just thinking about the extra piece of track, which is this bottom piece that we're looking at now. So you're going down to the bottom, the lower carousel on the GP. I think you need to be 8:20s. Of course, the other thing as well is this is the first time. We got 40 seconds. Let's put a setup on this. That's just got a grid.
The field strength for our class is 2,503.
We've got a full tank of fuel in this.
We'll be in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to finish in position 5.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about 8:20s. Yeah, we'd love you to drop in, and you can always drop into the chat. I'll open the lobby up in Discord as well, so you can have a chat with us while we drive. The only thing I'd ask is, for the stream purposes, keep it clean. which is really hard for me, particularly at the weekend when I got punted off. I'm not bitter. Did I mention I got punted off? I've got a complaint to go in. Morning, Mr. Samurai. Morning, Treacle. I've got the wrong fuel in this. I got 10 litres, 10 laps in this.
Okay, rolling start.
But I think we need a four-man team.
Right column.
Four-man team. 812, but not combo. 812 is a 24-hour setup or VLN setup? VLN setup I'm doing about 8:03. I can do in 8 minutes. Just depends on the weather. 24-hour 812. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that. That's a good barometer. 812. I expect that's fast. I want to say the last time I did this in the old car, it was 816. Yeah, I just didn't get time to switch it out, so I'm gonna have full time. I'm gonna have full tank because I didn't have time. I ran out of time to find the setup.
33.
I'm running late. Oh, 7k iRacing, yeah. That would explain a lot. I want to say I was 816 in the old car. Rob, what do you think a full lap will be in the Porsche Cup car? Bouncy. Okay. In addition to bouncy, what time do you think? Rob's like ChatGPT. You gotta ask Rob questions specifically. In addition to being bouncy, what times do you think will be a good lap time in a Porsche Cup car around the Nürburgring 24-hour configuration? Sorry, that was Samwise. That wasn't Rob.
Catch up to car number 33.
We're P6 to 10. We've got far too much fuel. Strength of field's 2.5 as well, so we're going to get mugged anyway, right?
Okay, Billy, be ready. Go, go,
D for
go.
Dave, how's it going? What times are you doing, D for? I think that was the issue at the weekend, that the GT3 guy didn't like that we were having his lunch. Morning, Stuart. After this race, I'll turn text-to-speech on TikTok as well.
The driver in front is rapid.
Left side. Clear left.
Looks like P2's gone off in Yokohama S. This guy's got a bad reputation. Watch yourself when you pass. Jill, C license.
We can have a look at that. We can have a look at the change of schedule. I haven't had a look at the next tracks yet. We'll see what's next on PCUP, what's next in IMSA. What's next on the Mazdas. We got a few minutes between this race and picking another race, so we can do that after this.
The gap to Jill ahead is now 0.6.
IMSA's Laguna Seca, I'm out. I hate Laguna Seca. Absolutely hate it. Have the races been good to me? Not in the least. Mazda has. I've enjoyed this week's races, as in last week's races. Yeah, the 24-hour, the 4-hour races the weekend. We were doing really well, and we got punted. And then we just went downhill after that. I was angry. Hey, Peck.
Yellow flag, watch out.
We just started the morning, Peck. You are literally 3 minutes and 24 seconds into the morning with us. I have a funny feeling this green one's going to crash out. I feel it in my bones. How long is a lap here in this? Can't remember. 8 and change?
The driver in front is clumsy.
There's that feeling I had.
3.0.
Nordschleife is 8 in the Mazda, yes. I would say 8, 16, 8, 17. Can't remember from last week. Longer than 8:17. How are the purple app followers? They're good. 3,400 followers on there. The Barney the Dinosaur followers. This is where, when we go up the hill, we're going to feel the difference in the weight of the petrol. Oh, 8 minutes is definitely Nords. We did a 4-hour here. We were lapping in 7:59. Nords only. In the Mazda. The PCUP is the 24-hour layout of Nürburgring. Let's go. We were doing lots of PCUP then. Thanks for looking, JM. What else are we doing? Mazdas? Where's the PCC? PCC. Ugh. Advanced Mazda? Ringmeister and TCR. GT3 races. Ooh, Willow Springs. What? TCR's Willow Springs. That's gonna be hard. Willow Springs for the MX-5. Bring it. That'll be good. We enjoyed Willow Springs the other week. We did Thursday last week. We did GR86s at Willow Springs for the league race. Willow Springs is good. Morning, Hydra.
The gap to Ledoux ahead is now 1.1.
TCR Silverstone National. Boring. That reminds me of the configuration that BTCC use when they've run out of ideas. Let's use the national track. It's a minute. No, TCR is here this week. Feel the difference in the race, feel the difference in the weight. Sorry, difference in the weight. Ringmeister in the Ford GT here. Right. Simicubus Brands Hatch, that'll be good.
The gap to P3 in front is now 1.9. Yellow flag. There's an incident in Galgenkopf.
Yellow flag at Galgenkopf. I've done that in tourist days as well. Come around the corner and seen that. Hey, JZDZ. I don't like Navarra. T-shirt's going to Hungary. I hate Laguna Seca.
The gap to Ledoux ahead is increasing. It's now.
And none at the moment, Steve-O. Need to put a one-car team together first. How you doing, Steve? I hope you're well, dude. Haven't spoken to you in a while.
P4, 2 to go.
What was I saying? 8:16 here. 10:43. I remember now. I did a 10:01 here last week. 10:01 in the Mazda. GT4's a lot of sleep, but that'd be good. Did like your pace. You're doing very well. New track is tomorrow. Morning, Vespertine. We're just doing a little Mazda to warm up. We've too much fuel in the car. When the iRacing gods give you Nürburg, you take the most of it. When they give you a week in Nürburg, you thank them and take the most of it. Three by 6 hours where? Spa. That'd be good. What's at Spa for the 6 hour? IMSA?
flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Global Endurance.
The gap ahead is now
Rain at Spa.
1.7.
Though we had 29% chance of rain this weekend, we didn't see any rain. We saw a wet track on one and a dry track on the next.
Incident in, pass and back. There's an incident in. Oh, I can.
Comes GR86.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
See if you can get a bit of a draft off him. You got first in Am, didn't you, Hydra? Well done, dude.
Okay, Billy, you're reeling. Ledoux in. The gap is 0.8.
Yeah, but the great thing about league races is the exits don't count. Alright, with too much fuel, can I stay with him? We definitely look, if you can do the times, I'm looking for times for this race.
The gap to Ledoux ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1.
It's getting away again. Noxie won't do it, he's bored of it. Lap times, Hydra. We'll see what times we're putting in the practice. I want to win the class.
Yellow flag. Incident in or act.
Have a look. Hey Sean, how's it going? Hope you're well. Let me know what session you're in.
to Ledoux. Ahead is now 0.8.
Lee, I know you're upset, mate.
Slippy surface flags out.
But if you sat in the driver's briefing at Nürburgring, they tell the slower drivers to do their thing and the faster drivers need to work around them.
There's an incident in Ice Curva. We think it might be Ledoux. We need to slow down and give back some time.
Car left. Clear left.
Push. We might get third here. Come on, Billy.
Yeah, I hear your
Push it.
frustration,
We might
dude.
get him back.
Hey, Dave. Yeah, I'm not defending the guys driving, Lee. I'm just stating what the situation is. I'm not calling your driving into question at all.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, Billy, you're halfway home.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well done, mate. That was great.
Car left. Clear left.
We're going to have a little bit of a battle for the last lap. Right, P2's just on a 9:57. Wow.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
$175, copy.
Car in front of us is car number 4. Their rating is 4.9.
Tank slapper. Tank slapper.
The gap to E3 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4.
I think all that fuel's sloshing around in the back.
attention to track limits, please, Billy.
I will be streaming it all. And there's no one in my team at the moment. I'm looking for candidates for the PCUP. Must be fast. Ideally faster than me. A very inspirational manager once told me, if you're the cleverest guy in the room, you got the wrong people in the room with you. Ronan thinks he's too slow for it. Ronan said to me the other night he thinks he's too slow for it. Knox gets bored of it. Ah, T-Angel, thank you very much. Yeah, he gets bored of the bumpiness.
The gap to P3 in front is now 2.4.
Let's see where we all end, where we all head out. Yeah, Knox struggles with the car being bouncy, you see. And I think I've got more time on the ring than Knox has. I actually don't think he's been around in real life. I don't think it builds up muscles per se. Yeah, one curb and it punishes you, that's it. What's Garage 61 say for a lap of the ring in the Cup car?
To P3. Ahead is increasing. It's now
3.7 trillion laps. This isn't the amount of tariffs I'm collecting. Cup of tea, cup of tea. In a Cup car, 807. .807 in a Cup car.
4 seconds.
No, 807 in a GT3 car. Lap record in real life's like 809. Holy crap. Hey, Almeida. Like, I saw Lawrence Van Thor do 809 in real life. In a GT3 car.
Waldis has won the race.
We're not doing 807s or 809s. 8:07. Holy crap.
Track limits.
You can't be doing 8:04s in a 24-hour layout in a cup car. I think you gotta go fire up a practice server. That's on fire. Eight hours for Sean. Sean could dig a trench quicker. Did you do the 4-hour solo, David? You did the 4-hour in a GT3? I'll take the 42i rating. We'll probably get some safety rating. No, you won't get safety rating. We're maxed. Somehow you replied to yourself. Yeah, I saw that. Gotta stop talking to yourself. You know you're nuts when you're talking to yourself in chat, right? Monica!
E4. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
I think there's a whole generation that doesn't know what that means.
That's the end of the session.
The spotter is crew chief. I do host free sessions, yes. On a Thursday night, I do a free car, free chat, free track. D for Dave. 8 p.m. UK, 9 p.m. CET, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. I do a free car, free track race. We have a league as well. We've got a free league. GR86s. We're on to round 8 already. And then we've got a paid league on Sunday night in the Cup cars, 9 p.m. UK time. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it, mate. Right, we best go set some laps then. Let me turn on TTS on the talk, because somebody said I should have TTS on. We'll give it a go. If it starts to get a bit sweary, I'll turn it off. Okay, if somebody wants to try text to speech, do a full stop before what you want to say. Tell me whether that works.
Hydro Racing 205 says test.
Hydro's a moderator, though. Can we not have a moderator do it? Yeah, see, I didn't think it worked unless you're a mod. Let me just set up the rules. Yeah, you have to do full stop before it. Let me just check a rule. Actions. Where is it? Where is it? Chat. I don't know where it is to change it. Yeah, it's only in it's only on. I'm putting text to speech on for. You can always just, if you've got voice, you can always just come join the Discord. The lobby's open at the moment. It's for those guys on the top of the tickety. Enabled. Okay, let's do this. Hang on a second. Okay, try it now. Go to 448. Okay.
JMH Photography says test.
There we go.
D for Dave says testing.
There we go. You guys hear that? Does that come out in your end as well? There are no upcoming practice sessions at this time. Aye? Am I on GT3? No, I'm on Cup Car. Go to the 24-hour. Yeah. There's the 24-hour. Oh, that's Nürburgring Endurance Cup. What am I doing? I'm looking at the wrong one. That'll be why.
Hydro Racing 205 says that was the NEC, not 24 hours.
Yeah. It's only showing me one practice server. 448. Register. Yeah, let's get the Cup Car out. Thanks, Mumba. Right, let's swap the wheel out. Have a swig of the old tea. Cheeseburger onion ring. 24 hours of cheeseburger onion ring. Which reminds me, I need to check my blood sugar levels. Cheeseburger onion ring. Cheeseburger onion ring. Is the audio any better now? I think I'm going to take Wednesday. Might actually start it this afternoon. I need to change the platform I'm using for streaming, which means I need to unplug everything. Which means I need to break everything. Which means I need to go through and make lots of... You can't save a profile in OBS, can you? Hotshot Henry, how's it going? We're one race in. We did a bit of a getting to know you race in the Mazdas at Nürburgring, and now we're going to go do some practice. I mean, snapshot everything. You can save a profile. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to take all my global settings and save it. You printed yourself some mounts for your steering wheels. Cool. Fancy. Right, Nürburgring combined. My setups. 24-hour. Why isn't Coach Dave loaded? Yes, I would say to you, JMH, delete the car and delete the track. So go into go into iRacing, and then go to tracks, and then delete Nürburgring, and then go into cars and delete the 911 Cup car. Obviously close iRacing first. Open iRacing again, and it will download the Cup car and the Nürburgring again, and it should work. These aren't ultimates; these are sprints to hell. And I would have I have the XPs back. They're sitting there. They're in the distance over there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And they're going on the new rig. Morning, Stack. Yeah, if you know how to delete car and track, delete car and track. You might have to delete both tracks. Do I have a favorite set of pedals? I really like the XP1s. They have different qualities. The sprints are okay. So if you go to the sprints are more luxurious, I'd say, but the XP1s are bang for buck. XP1s all day long. So if you go to C Drive Documents and then go to iRacing. So you've closed iRacing first. If you go to iRacing and then you go to cars and then you scroll down till you find the Porsche, which will be the 992 Cup, and you delete that. So Hale, you can also use text to speech now. Actually, I wonder if I could set the followers do text to speech. Let's do followers, moderators. I've just done it. So you have to follow me now. And let's see if I can get a overlay up. Ticker. Just a ticker.com. Okay, so you've only got OneDrive docs for iRacing. That's not true. Go to programs. Don't put your iRacing into OneDrive, because OneDrive will want to sync all the time. You got My Documents in your PC and your C drive? It's usually in My Documents iRacing. Found it. Right, now you'll find cars and tracks. OneDrive causes a lot of lag in iRacing because it's trying to sync to the cloud all the time. That's why. You can tell it not to sync that one folder. I would suggest doing that then. Let me just set something up here. Give me 2 seconds. Morning, Factus. What time of the day do you call this? Your business was late. Just not acceptable. So, what can we say? T T S is active on TikTok. Just what? For speech. Give me 2 seconds. Right, live stream. And one ticker. And one transfer. Double click. It would help to spell speech right, wouldn't it? Duh. Hopefully that works now. Right, that should work. Am I still looking for someone? Yeah, but I'm looking for fast. We need fast. Oh, so I'm going to go set times. We'll figure out what times we need to be. Looking for premium. Must be available for the whole 24 hours as well, Mr. Rush. Won't be a drop in. Ain't gonna make it easy. Let's go, let's go.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Red yellow flag, there's debris out there.
What? $757? It's a cup car, not a low-flying jet. 7:57. I gotta start again. 7:57. Have you got your pilot's license? You're in. 7:57.
Hydro
Jeez.
Racing 205 says what 757? How? Aaron was on a 814.
Ah, we have to tell Aaron. Yeah, if you're up for it, 7:57.
It's clear.
Can you deal with a slow person like me?
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
7:57. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say. You know, we're not driving the 919. We're driving the 992, right? And get boosted. That's what I'm wondering. BLN or 24-hour? Ah.
Service flag. Careful.
Does any of you remember the Kingpin film? Do you remember the film Kingpin? Where the Amish boy was really good. His average strikes was really good, but it turns out he plays with more pins. What was his name? Muntz? I was thinking 7:57. Cyber Racer VIR wishes it was this place. And I'm on an outlap, James, yes. I love VIR, but VIR wishes with Nürburgring. Hey, Bongo. The whole thing, settings, internal settings, audio settings, the whole lot. No, I didn't double stint the tires. The Billy versus Bongo race this Thursday.
All right, Billy. It's a faster class car approaching.
Thinking 7:57, give me a heart attack. Did you double stint to Mr. Rush? We're hearing the GR86s on Thursday. Ryan reckons he could do an 812. I reckon I could do an 816.
right. Clear right.
Steve wants to, iRacing wants to help me beat Bongo Racing again. How many you got lined up, Bongo? Cool, we're looking forward to that. I'm expecting my best to be 8:21.5 on the 24-hour layout. We'll see how we get on.
They're showing the slippery surface flag.
Yeah, that'd be good. You're welcome to join us, and we're practicing now, so you're welcome to join us when you're free. What brake bias are you running? No, this is the official practice. Hot shots. I think we'll probably do late Friday evening as well. 0% chance of rain currently. If you go into the official Nürburgring 24-hour and then go to the practice session.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Red yellow flag, there's debris on the track.
Yeah, we'd love to have you in later on.
Mind these track limits, please, Billy. You'll need to slow down to get back the time gained.
My co-driver did that, Cyber Racer. My co-driver did that. What race were you in? It might have been him.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Okay.
Slippery surface flag.
Sunday morning split. That was us. In a cup car. In the BillyOirish cup car. We were in split 3 Sunday morning. 1 AM UK. Yep.
The leader was just done at 8:30.1 seconds. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
Yeah, we were in the 1 AM to 6 AM run. Split 3.
Left side. Clear left.
Slippery surface flag. Be careful.
You can cut the track. There is a way around. What's silly is you can't go in the back door like you can in real life. I'm sorry about the rough overtake. Black flag for what? No, you can go through the cones. Hey, Sirdars. If you go around the back entrance and you go up to the cones and you go in between the cones, it'll put you on the long straight. Well, at least he used to. Good morning, good morning. How you doing? Did you win that race over the weekend? Is that Ryan? It's Ryan, isn't it? Did you win that race over the weekend? Oh, I remember you saying, yeah. How many Max Verstappen GTRs are there going to be this weekend? I reckon millions of them.
Red yellow flag, Devon on the track.
I didn't know what that meant until about 3 weeks ago. The do. I was like, what?
On your left. Clear left.
It would be like communism and ladders. They weren't ladders, were they? They were Trabants. No, somebody played it. I lost a monetization on a video because somebody played it when I raided them. Is it for a goober rest?
Next lap.
Was ist das? I brake too early, where?
Slippery surface flag.
What, coming into Tiergarten? Is the chicane after Tiergarten? Sorry, man.
We have damage.
Yeah, it was GRP, was Michael.
Left, 96.
Japan was GRP.
Right rear, 95.
So I'm braking too early after the Dottinger Ho. Where would you brake? Do you know what I think is some of my biggest problem? I've driven this in real life. A lot. So my brain tells me what I can do in real life, not what I can do in the sim. And when you're driving your own car, you don't brake that late.
On your right. Clear right.
They're showing the slippery surface flag.
I'm still waiting to hear where I should brake.
Just done 8:24.
Told me I brake too early, but he doesn't tell me where and how I should cure it. Back end is coming around really, really, really quickly.
There's damage. Front right, 98%. Rear right, 97. Slippery surface flag.
You just got a Mozor 5. So that's maximum of 5 Newton meters, right? I'm running 15 at the moment. Not maximum, I'm running 15 on the Cup car. We run 17 on the Mazdas. That way you can feel the tire wall. I thought Trabant was cardboard and GRP. Are you running it at max? I wouldn't run a 5 Newton meter at max. There was a guy, Alpha, there was a guy who imported them into Ireland when U2 was doing the Europa tour. Ah, okay, there's a setting for it. Yeah, so this is set to about 14.9 Newton meters at the moment, or 15 and change. If you take 39.8 divided by 25, whatever answer you get, 1.6 or whatever, divide that into 25, that's what the Newton meters you're running.
Surface flag.
Hey, Savvy Travi, how's it going? Just doing a little bit of practice.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I might go do a Mazda race after this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the gifts. You don't need to give gifts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Timmy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You want to give me a gift, buy me a coffee. There's a buy me a coffee link in my bio, but you don't need to give gifts. Appreciate that.
Ethan Harrison says, "Good morning, Billy. First day
Good
home
morning,
from
Ethan.
Coda, watching some GT3S.
Do you enjoy Kota? Looks a spectacular track. In the Cup car.
On your left, clear left.
Yeah, this is practice server N24. See if we can put a full lap in now. Frankfurt's October. Frankfurt Expo is October. I'll be there. Got my hotel booked. Yeah, we'll be doing the Cup car. Morning, Max. Just morning. Afternoon, Max. You doing the GT3? Think it's going to be a crowded field.
Ethan Harrison says you can do the 24-hour in the Cup car.
Yeah, you can do 24 hour in the GT3, the Cup car, the M2. What else can you do in TCR? No, you can't do it clear anymore. Oh, you did it with racing Rome? Cool.
Ethan Harrison says I need a GT3 and TCR, cause that's IRL, didn't expect Cup car.
Cup car's IRL too. 24 hour in the M2 sounds like suicide, right? Yeah, there's a big field for Cup car on the 24 hour in real life.
Hydro Racing 205 says lap in the M2 already sounds like that.
Good afternoon, Fishy. Really?
We've got damage.
Need to watch your relative.
Watch your speed
Heck
limit
says
in the
getting
pits.
out of the pits in
Front left,
M2 is scary
97%.
too.
Rear left, 98.
Ethan Harrison says, wow.
Red and yellow flag for demo.
Dude, don't just sit in the track. Don't just sit in the track, dude. Need to watch your relative when you crash and don't just sit in the track. That's what quitting the pits is for.
Toasty Dovenar says that's crazy. Ethan Harrison says no call out from anyone. iRacing or spotter. Heck
Nope.
says can't park there. Ethan Harrison says VR or triples Billy, what's the upgrade path?
Triples all day long. VR is great if you want to do an hour. You're doing 24-hour in VR? Nuts. God help your eyes.
GD says no offense, but are you retired and this is just a pastime?
No, it's not. This is my life. No offense taken. Do this to earn money. Thanks for following, King. Yeah, you enjoying the Pimax system, yeah? Yeah, and the last time I did VR was Rift S was amazing, right? So that's how far back it was. But the very thing of holding like a lens that close to my eye for that period of time, you know, and then on top of that, they tend to be bulky, right?
Debris on the track.
Like I haven't seen the Pimax, but yeah. Yeah. And that's why I say triples all day long, right? Because for triples, you can't get a 3D spatial, but you can get a 2D high resolution.
I got the Quest 3 and had to get a counterweight for long sessions.
Yeah, of course. And the immersion's amazing, right? Yeah. But I found at the time, the graphical quality wasn't as good. Yeah. And then the limited focal space is the bit that gets me. You know, that you're center pointed really, aren't you? This is iRacing for PC, yes, Rally.
Ethan Harrison says that's true, it can't hold up, but less load on a decent GPU.
Yeah. 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 Right, can we get a clean lap in to set a bloody time? Been doing this an hour. Afternoon, Kev. Yeah. Hello. Bora da. Canon da. Prenon. Prenam da. Does iRacing do 2 monitors? It does 3 monitors. What do you mean 2 monitor splits? Yeah, single or triple. You can run 2. I don't know why you would. Has he? Do you feel really good now? Really, really good.
Surface flags out.
Spend some time on it.
Ethan Harrison says only got 2 with no space for 3, yet hope to get a house this year with space for a full rig.
Yeah. Yeah. You in a car and hands free or something? Yeah. That's alright, don't apologize. Yeah. Factor says, will he ever stop? Fact is, I think you spoke too soon. I think we need to get a grip on these jokes. This just goes round and round and round. I think we need to steer the conversation to something else.
Okay, Billy, you've got half your fuel left.
Don't push his buttons.
Far left. Clear left.
Ethan Harrison says, what's your wheelbase setup?
My wheelbase is a PCUP 2 Pro. Touched inappropriately, that's one way of putting it. Fact is, says these jokes really aren't funny. I thought we were just getting in gear. I don't unenjoy the HE sprints as it's just I find the XP ones are better. I think the XP ones are amazing for the money. The accelerator is smoother on the sprints. It's more progressive. Just want to do a lap time. It's been an hour trying to do a lap time. XP ones are very, very good. Yeah. I don't know what the cost of 500s are at the moment. Car feels slidey. Had your first laps of Virginia Raceway? Yeah, brilliant track. Damn it, off track. Hey, Luke. You got out of Rookie League. I'm going to jump into the MX5s next for the 12:30 race. That'll bring us to 1 p.m. I'll take a break then. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Your quickest overall.
Take it, my friend.
I'm gonna do the PCC. What about you?
I'm going PCC now.
No, 12 minutes.
I'm going PCC now. I'm quitting out of practice to go PCC.
Ah.
What times are you doing around here?
My quali time in the Toyota was a 9:40.
No, what times are you doing in the Cup car round? Have you done 24 hour yet? Oh, you'll do 24 hour in GT3, will you?
I don't know.
You can always come race with us.
Huh?
You can always come race with us.
You're in the cup car, right?
Yeah.
And who's us?
Well, nobody at the moment. I don't know if Ronan's in for it or not, because Ronan said to me the other night he doesn't want to race it because he thinks he's too slow. The only issue I have with Ronan is he needs to stop taking left turns that don't exist.
Yeah, for me, I would have been more comfortable in a GT3 than the cup car. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm
it's
doing the Cup car.
It was tricky, man.
I was livid. I would like to say I spun on your gravel, because in the replay there was a load of gravel coming up off the back of the car, but I think I just put the power down too quickly in the middle of the Kleine. I think I avoided. I saw all the trail marks where you'd been off in the wilderness. And
I love tap with the wall.
did you?
Yeah, I went off.
I thought I saw you go off. I saw the remnants of you go off. I didn't know you had a love tap.
Yeah, I had a left. I was in the wall.
Right.
I left tap with George. The car.
Yeah, no, I completely pirouetted it. I put the power down, the back end went round. It was a stupid mistake. I was never going to catch you. And the only thing I had to worry about was can't think of his name now. Brain's gone dead. Matey boy catching up with me on Colin catching up with me on the straight. What's a decent time in the Cup car? That's what I'm trying to find out. I think some of the guys are doing like
36.
say again?
I did 36 yesterday.
No, in the 24-hour setup.
Okay.
I think the aliens are doing single digits, 806s, 807s, or something like that. I don't know how they're doing it, because the lap record in the real car is 809. I saw them break 810. I was there when Van Thor broke 810 in the Porsche. That's like in real life, that's flying. That's absolutely insane. You know, I've stood trackside for 20 odd years, and when you see a car come over Flansgard and flat chat, and it scares you half-assed to going. That's, you know. Max. I don't think Max is the fastest there. I genuinely don't think Max is the fastest there. I think if you put them in the same car, I think Estre would beat Max in a lap time. It's a week in 3 days, isn't it? Oh, you've only been playing Mazda. Sorry, I misread that. Sorry. Yeah, like there's a number of people. There's a number of people, I think, and as much as I appreciate Max's capability of getting, and I've said this before, but as much as I appreciate his capability of getting out of a Formula One car and getting into a GT3 and being very successful, I think it's the thing that irks me is we're disrespecting those people who've been there for years, who do really, really fast laps. And
don't like how they call it Max's race.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think. I think I'm going to be about 817s as. But the aliens are doing. Oh, God knows what. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a.
Aliens
I
are
mean,
down
I'm like
at like
2 seconds faster
805,
than you, maybe 3, but
806.
Yeah, you're 2 seconds faster than me. Yeah.
I'll be lucky if I can do an 820.
are you gonna do the PCC in the Toyota or the Mazda?
Toyota, Mazda. But I will say I'm streaming and you're not. So I'm chatting and you're not.
It's not Doc's fault though.
No.
He streams, he chats, and he's still faster than me.
Was I never? I wasn't racing in my younger years. I've never been an alien. This is it. I'm not a good driver. I'm not a good. Doxy's a better driver than I am, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm not saying I'm as fast as Dox. Not in a second. Not for a second. Guys, just lightning quick. First one to admit it. Wish I was faster. Frustrated, I'm not, but you know it is what it is.
Have to accept your position though.
Well, if I spent a lot of time practicing and I spent a lot of time watching videos and I spent a lot of time, I'm not saying Doxy does, but if I spent a lot of time practicing, watching videos, paying for instruction, reading my data logs, the 4-hour races we did at the weekend, 0 practice. I'm practicing at the moment in an effort to try and find out what I can do. But generally, I don't practice before a race. I get in. Sometimes I don't even qualify for a race. I get in and I just stream it. I can't read data for love nor money. I look at it and it just means gibberish to me. So, there's a lot I could do to improve it. There's a lot I can't be bothered to do to improve it. It is what it is. I turn up and I do some streaming. Your PB with the new cup car around here is a 20.5. Well, I've just been bimbling around and done 22. I think there's more in it, but the car is so bouncy. It's trying to stop it to bounce. And sorry, Vinny. And no excuse in this, but my brain tells me what I can do in real life, not what I can do in a sim. So my brain says you can't brake, for example, at the curbs at Stahlstrecke. If you brake at the curbs at Stahlstrecke, you're a dead man in the car. You know what I mean? So you can't brake, but the last corner before carousel. But you can brake at the curbs at Stahlstrecke before going up the hill to carousel and sim. You do that in a real car, you're done. You're toast. You're never coming out of it, unless you're in something phenomenal. You do it in the 911, or you do it in the Cayman, or the track car, or the Merc. You're not stopping that car, because you'll hit the bump that's on the road in front of it, and then your ABS will kick in and you'll be fighting it. You'll be fighting to get around. You're not flat in Foxhole. Not for love nor money. I would not recommend anybody be flat unless they're on a track day at Nürburgring in Foxhole. Flansgarten. Flansgarten's a brake, lift, brake in any car that doesn't have aero. Brake before the jump, lift, brake at the other end of the jump. Because if you go over a flat in a car that doesn't have aero, you'll over-rotate the back end, you'll go backwards into the wall. I've seen it 1,000 times. Seen people right off their cars. They try and get round the corner and they go off into the gravel and they end up sideswiping the car against the gate, or they go backwards into the Armco. If they're really unlucky, they just spin it. They'll just spin like 180 degrees and they'll be backwards. Have I crashed at the ring in real life? No, I've come very close twice. Twice I've come very, very close to crashing. Once I got out and I actually checked the front bumper, I was that close to the Armco. I thought I had crashed it. I thought I'd hit the Armco. I came up out of Foxhole in a 350Z, pinning it, and the diff failed on the 350Z and it snapped into a sideways slide. So I snapped to the right, so that I was turned sideways on the track before the right-hander. So I was sliding sideways. so passenger door first. And I kept the power in, and it managed to come back again, and it's tank slapped me round so that my nose went from facing right to facing forwards. And I thought, I'm not going to catch this, so I just stood on the brakes. And as I stood on the brakes, obviously, I stalled it, and then slid it on the brakes to a grinding halt. And at the time, the top of Adenau Forest had a squared off Armco. The Armco didn't roll around the corner; it went off into a box section. So I slid off into the square of grass, and I came so close to touching the Armco in front that I actually got out of the car, which you shouldn't do, but I got out of the car, looked at the front to see if the front had actually hit it, because I couldn't see the Armco. I was that close to hitting it. Got back in, turned it around, and drove back again, and limped back to the pits with something wrong in the back end of the car. Brought it back to the UK, and they told me the diff was cooked. It was a viscous diff that was on the 350Z, so the grease in the diff was cooked. Had it replaced under warranty as well. Where is Garage 61? There we go. And the other time I came very close was, sorry, I got distracted. The other time I came very close was a SLK was going down Foxhole, and I was with another guy. I was in my track car, and I was with another guy who was in a 350Z behind me, and he was up my bumper. It was a guy I knew, and he was up my bumper, and there was an SLK in the middle of Foxhole on the way down, and we flashed him out of the way. And he moved about what he probably thought was 8 feet, and actually ended up being about 4 inches. And I ended up going into Foxhole with 2 wheels on the curb and the compression on the left-hand side, trying to punch a hole long enough for me and the car behind, because otherwise Dave wasn't going to make it through either. And I thought, we came out on the right-hand side of, going up the hill, we came out very hard on the right-hand side. And I thought, yeah. I've had a couple of other come around the corners and see debris in front of me. See crash cars in front of me, and you're like, ah, crap. But yeah, nothing as close as that. I don't use VRS. I've never used VRS, to be fair. I don't have any distaste to them. I don't know what they're like. I can't comment. Nürburgring combined Gemstecke. We want to do a search, don't we? So we want to go dashboard. We want to change that car for a 992 Cup car. Have you been around it in real life, Doxy?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
If I lived as close to you as close to it as you do, I'd be there every bloody weekend.
It's like almost 4-hour drive here.
It's 10 for me. Yeah, so 8:04 is the fastest lap in the Cup car. Wow.
What? I probably couldn't even do that in the GT3.
992 Cup car, 8:04.091. In qualifying trim, by the looks of things, you had 23 litres on board. Wow. What was my time in the 992 Gen 1?
Race lobbies open.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, 4 hours is down the road, dude. I'd be there every chance I got.
I don't have a car either to drive it on.
Got you.
I don't think my boss will be happy with me if I drive the company car.
No, that's
It's an electric one, 2 tons. So
that's a limiting. I did a lap in my Touareg, 2.3 ton. Yeah, that was like 9:05. was scary because I didn't know whether the thing was going to stop or not. Road brakes.
Yeah, and also when they will give up the brakes.
Hey, too fast. Yeah, that's like I came up over Flugplatz thinking this is either going to go around to the right or punch a hole in the wall. You know, it's like it's going to punch a hole in the scenery. So it was a conservative 905, but it was a 905. I have a photo of it somewhere. You're running the Fanatec's. How are you getting on with them? This will be the last race before lunch.
Yeah, last race for me before I start drinking beer.
Are you all? It's King's Day?
Yeah.
What's King's Day?
It's the day we celebrate the birthday of the king in the Netherlands.
Cool.
So the whole of the Netherlands is like
Bank holiday.
yeah, everybody's off work except the bars and stuff, but everybody's partying literally everywhere.
Gotcha.
So we have like in every city there's some kind of festival of more.
Yeah.
And like Amsterdam, you can't even walk properly through Amsterdam now. It's like 1 million people in there.
Got you.
It's all wearing orange.
Cool. Sounds cool. We are in split 1 of 4. P9. Make sure I've got the right setup in this time. I had endurance setup last time.
As well.
No chance of winning this then.
Oh, I'm in
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now
Oh, you're in
19
South.
Celsius.
Well, we're here Thursday and Bongo Racing's joining us as well, so we need you to turn up and kick ass, take names.
what time?
It will be our league race. They'll be joining it.
Oh, the boys from him are joining the league race as well.
Yeah. Hello.
So the boys are joining in, or
Yes.
did they join in a previous race as well on the league?
No.
Ah, okay. So how many boys is he bringing?
He thinks 10 or 15.
Oh, nice.
That'll be a busy track.
Yeah. I'm hoping. I think with Steven and Chris, it will be okay.
Yeah. We need to lock it out, right?
How fast are his fast boys?
I don't know. He's not telling. He's keeping quiet as Bongo.
In the race on, or you asked me like a couple of weeks ago if I would join a race on Toyota.
Yeah, and we locked that out. I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first
2
race.
minutes to go. 2 minutes.
And I think we had 2, 3, and 5 in the second race.
It's 7 of the top 10.
We'd
And 14 of the top 20.
not the Cud was counting. Hey, Invoke, hope you're well. Right, we got just under 2 minutes. Did I do a qualify for the Mazda? No.
Yeah.
No.
When I did my lap, I was P25 of the world.
Oh, cool.
The Toyota. But like the fastest guy, he was a 9K, okay, but he did like 8 seconds faster.
Wow.
8
Wow. Wow.
Toyota.
That's not playing. Leon Track says, don't worry, Paul and Lee and Paul will sort them out. Let's go.
Bring him on.
Beers in the piston Klausa afterwards. Steak on the stone. Can't beat it.
I think I'm gonna be on P1, but I don't know.
Are you not in yet?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you're not running race laps. Race laps tells you what position you're in.
Oh, P3.
Yeah, it's cool to win an endurance race. I'd like to win our class in the cup car at the 24. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for faster drivers than me, ultimately. I want to be the slowest one in the team.
The 2K guy is on P1, but I think because he's driving on track right now.
We had a guy we had two guys in the second 4-hour race. One was a C license with a 3.2 KI rating and a 1.1 safety rating. And he put a 759 in. And I was just thinking, Smurf. You know, it's just like, I did an 803 and he pushed out a 759. The other guy did an 801 or something. He was a B license. Yeah, cup car. Yeah, I tend to avoid the GT3s here for the endurance races because there's just so many Billies in it.
Yeah, but it's easier to drive though.
It is easier to drive, yeah. Let's go to grid.
The track temp is 33 Celsius. The air temp is 18. 3 laps. The strength of field for our
3
class
laps.
is 2,900.
Yeah, I see it. Down 33 iRacing.
Guy in 2K got a faster qualifying than me. Okay.
Thanks, man.
Andre Dorovki.
What's that? I'm in P last.
Invoke said there was a guy in his race at the weekend. He had a 600 I rating. He did a 758. Wow. Gents, these are Hoosick sprints.
Rolling start. Get ready. Follow car number 15 in the left column.
These are Hoosingfeld. Heusing or Hoosing? How do you'll know it. Hoosingfeld. So I have got it right. Housingfeld.
Safety car speed is 85.
The U and the
kilometers
E's
per hour.
together, is it?
Hose. Yeah.
Hose. Hose.
Yeah,
Housingfeld.
Ho-
Yeah, Housingfeld. Housingfeld.
If that Dutchman to say, the rest of us are doomed.
Housingfeld. As the thing is, it's English is my second language, so I tend to find I can mimic languages quite quickly.
We need to catch car number 15.
Housingfeld. As opposed to Housingfeld, it's Housingfeld. Housingfeld. They've got a new dash coming out as well. Yeah, so do I, but I really like their deck. No, I don't think you can change the resistance easily. I've never changed them because they just look too complicated. That's why I prefer my XP1s, because to change resistance is just a 10-second thing. And I've said this before, I'll say it again, that would be the attraction for me for an active pedal, is being able to set the pedals up sitting in the seat. That, to me, that is being able to set a brake force for each car. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, so do I. The problem is, if you try them with an accelerator pedal as well, you want the accelerator too. Because more so than a clutch, the clutch is cool, but the accelerator is really cool because you can set up the response time of the pedal, if you follow me. So if you're in something light and dancy like a 1600, you could just kick the accelerator. Whereas if you had a bit of power and you wanted to meter the power delivery, you could stiffen up the resistance. Make sense?
Green, green, green. The track temperature is falling. It's now 19 Celsius.
Same to you, dude. Good luck, Ryan. Ryan's behind me.
I can't go any worse. I'm already in
The only way is up. There's going to be a crash in a minute. Watch that purple car with the white stripes. Ça va, tout bien?
There's an incident in Yokohama S. Okay, Billy. The next car is McIntyre. B license.
Car left.
Why do I end up with them?
Still there. Clear left.
Let's find a good rhythm. Make some places. Red yellow flag. Watch for debris on the track.
Debris,
Car right.
the biscuits, the wine.
Still there. Clear right.
Don't wait for me, Ryan. Where's that Mazda going? You're telling me. Watch this GR86 in the traffic now.
Okay, Billy. Don't let this guy distract you. There's an incident in Hudson back. You're reeling McIntyre in. The gap's now 0.38.
Smurf.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Red yellow flag. Debris on the track. The car in front is Anderson. Yellow flag. Caution. Incident in Ardeno Forced.
Go. Damn it. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I lost my end. Yeah. Yeah, oh man.
Okay, Billy. The next
Got it
car
wrong.
is Raves. We'll need to come in for
got
a pair.
lunch.
They've shown us the meatball flag.
No, just 7.5 minutes of towing. There's no point in sitting around for 7 minutes. We'll do lunch now and come back later on. Right, find somebody to raid. Sorry about that. I was looking forward to that race. Death Cat's calling as well. Find somebody to raid. Find somebody to raid. Frustrating that is. Back in a couple of hours. We'll go get some lunch, make some phone calls, and I will be back. See if he's around to raid, and I'll get out of your hair for a minute. Thanks for this morning. Let's raid Rents. Right, I'll say goodbye for a minute. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Ciao.
See you later.